everybody, I'm Paulie G. Welcome back to the Paulie G Show, coming to you live from high atop Mount Georgia. How are you doing? Happy holiday season 2024. I hope you're doing well, getting all your shopping done, getting ready for the holiday season. Hope the stress level is manageable for you. And before you know it, it'll be 2025 and we'll be ringing in a new year. So mazel mazel, good things for 2025. So, meanwhile, we're here today with another guild, which is the D-140 in beautiful cherry burst finish. It comes in three finishes, the cherry burst, natural, and I think they call it antique burst, which is more of a tobacco burst kind of vibe. But I really like this cherry burst a lot because it goes so well with the red stained mahogany back and sides. So what we have is the D140 is the imported version of the D40, which is the American made guitar that has a long and lustrous history. Probably most notably it's the guitar that Richie Havens played at Woodstock and was just beating the daylights out of for hours and hours while all the other acts were, frittering around backstage and not ready to play, arguing about who was going to go on first or next or what have you. But the only other major, I think star that, played guilds that I can think of is, Tommy Smothers always played a D55 on the Smothers Brothers show. But otherwise, the guild line doesn't really get a lot of notoriety. And I think that's a shame because they do so many things well in so many categories, from very affordable, high quality, guitars right up to the super premium, top of the line USA made stuff. So, and we all know their 12 strings are the best 12 strings anywhere. No one does a better 12 string than Guild, in my opinion. But anyway, sort of the hierarchy of levels of quality and, of course, price with Guild are the USA numbers are always going to be under 100. So D55, D50, D40, what have you, F50. Those are all going to be USA made. And then the 100 level and up, this is a 140, will be an imported guitar with solid materials, solid top, solid back and sides. And then the 200 series is also obviously imported, but we'll have the laminate. In most cases, we'll have a laminate back and sides. And the prices will reflect that as you go up and down, the scale. These in particular, I think, are a fantastic value because this guitar lists for $799, somewhere around there. Comes with a premium, very well padded gig bag, which it's actually one of the nicest gig bags I've ever seen. I'm going to use it for lots of stuff, not just carrying or protecting this guitar. I might get a case for this one, but for gigging, it's terrific. Anyway, that's a big upgrade, I think, for that price range. In addition to the super quality and manufacturing of this guitar that you get for that price. And then the 200 series are usually under $600. They make a sort of a replica of the Gibson J45. I think it's called the DS240. And I don't have one of those yet, but I have played them, and they are pretty remarkable for a guitar that I think sells for around $500. So a lot of value there in the Guild line, and this is a great example. So, this particular one is, as I said, it's solid mahogany back and sides, but it's not just that they're solid. The quality of the woods is pretty remarkable, for this price range. And I'm going to just do a quick scan of the back and the top of the guitar so you can see that not only are they solid woods, but they're really premium level quality in my opinion. So let's take a quick look. Okay, let's just take a quick closer look at the beauty of the woods of this guitar. So I just want to show a little bit of the grain on this top. it's really pretty extraordinary. That's a solid Sitka top. We have a solid Rosewood Bridge. There's a fantastic abalone rosette shown here. Rosewood Fretboard. And of course the classic Guild headstock with the mother of pearl inlays and the Chesterfield logo. The back of the guitar also features really beautiful figured mahogany, much higher figured mahogany than I'm used to seeing even on a US made guitar. And just flashing forward to the solid mahogany neck, there is a scarf joint on the headstock, as you can see, but no big deal. And then sort of classic open butterbean style tuners. So yeah, this top, I mean, you know, it would easily be a AAA top if this was a USA guitar. You know, Guild doesn't rate their tops, you know, especially for the important stuff that way. But I own a lot of AAA, you know, quote unquote guitar tops. And this is as good as any of those as far as I can see. And the mahogany is so beautiful on this set. It's pretty extraordinary for something in this price range. So I don't see a lot of guitars that are less than $800 that are this great, you know. And the good news is it sounds fantastic in addition to playing great. Now, I haven't even really set this guitar up yet. I haven't changed the strings or anything. I've just been playing it right out of the box, and I've just enjoyed it so much that I haven't even taken the time to pull it apart. But let me finish up with the specs real quick. Rosewood Bridge, Rosewood Fretboard, bone nut, bone saddle. Not sure about the pins yet. I'm going to take this apart and restring it. And if they're not bone, they will be after that, because I've got a set of bone pins that I would love to put on this if it needs it. So the tuners are these butterbeans open backs that are really stable. Guitar stays in tune marvelously, and it's been played a lot in the last couple days, and you know, I haven't had to constantly tweak it, despite the fact that the weather is getting really interesting here, and you know, there's definitely some climate and humidity issues to, you know, concern ourselves with. So, but anyway, it's really bright and snappy. If you're a finger player, a finger picker, I'm not very good at it. In fact, I'm terrible at it. If you want to learn how to do that, go over to my friend Randy at Randy's Rhythm here on YouTube, and he'll teach you how to finger pick guitars. But if you are a finger picker, this is a guitar that would suit you really well because it's really snappy. And super responsive. But you can also rip some bass notes out of this. It's got a lot of bottom end. Yeah, so it's really amazing for this kind of price range. Definitely another one in the win column for Guild, in my opinion. So if you're looking for guitars right now that are in that price range, under $1,000, this is one I can definitely highly recommend. And the next thing I'm going to do with this is I think it would make a terrific shootout companion with the Epiphone Master Built inspired by Gibson Hummingbird, because the construction of them is virtually the same. They're both imported, they're both solid mahogany, solid tops, all those things. The dimensions are virtually the same. And they're both superb guitars. They're both priced nearly identical, or at least were. I think the Epiphones are considerably higher now. But I think that this would make a great matchup for a shootout. So we'll get to that as soon as we can. But until then, I can definitely say this is one that I'm going to be keeping for quite a while because I'm really, really loving it and enjoying it. So again, got to check out Guilds. You know, don't overlook the brand. So I guess that's it for this time. Until next time, then, this is Paulie G wishing you a very happy holiday season in 2024 and a very happy new year in 2025. And just reminding you that when it comes to guitars, don't overlook Guild. See you next time.